That's Wandering Gypsy's last video. I haven't watched it yet. Just watched about the first minute of it. You tell about driving over the Golden Gate Bridge. I drove over the Golden Gate Bridge in 1983. An old Ford pickup. That's a long story. I might tell that sometime. I may not. I don't know. But I did drive northbound of the Golden Gate Bridge. The bridge actually scared me because you can look down to the road deck and actually see the Pacific Ocean. I guess if I had just kept my gaze ahead and not looked off over the side where I could see the ocean, it might not have been so bad. But that kind of scared me. But another one that scared me is that Coronado Bridge in San Diego that goes out, that goes down to Coronado Island. Man, I talked to another guy, and the guy said, "Well, the bridge is actually made to do this, but you can actually feel that thing's moving with the ocean. It was actually built to do that." So I guess that's so it didn't build up stress in it or something. But yeah, another video on there I haven't watched either is Adam the Woo's consistency, and I'd say he's not 100% consistent. He's got about 4 or 5 different subject matters. I'm not consistent. I've got about 4 or 5, or maybe a dozen different things I'll talk on, videos I'll make, and I probably never will find a niche because I don't think that's really the type of videos I want. I just kind of I could make videos on how to fix stuff, how to do mechanic stuff, or how to fix air conditioners or refrigerators. Those videos are out there, and if you want them, I just don't need the karma from some stupid person doing something, or even a lawsuit of somebody doing something stupid and getting hurt or killed. Because if I say, well, you take a voltmeter, you take a fuses, let me swing it down to the Australis as I comment here. But I said, say, well, this is how you check fuses with an ohm meter. You take them out. Now there are people that wouldn't know how to de-energize a circuit that would try to pull a fuse out live and get electrocuted. Or if I say this is how you check an oil running capacitor, if you have a capacitor meter, there's actually a way you can check an oil running capacitor with an ohm meter, because they used to do that with an analog meter. You hook it up one way. You disconnect it from the circuit. You never do anything with it, in a circuit. You got disconnected, but you can have your ohm meter and hook it up. But what it actually does is, power the capacitor, put a little bit on there. When you reverse the terminals, you get a little blip on the analog. I used to do that, before the meters that will measure them. The capacitor checkers have been around a while. The actual handheld ones have been around a while. But I first started this back. I was working with my dad back in the 70s, and they weren't around then. There were lab grade meters, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Inconsistency. Let me give you a swing of the Australis here. I don't know who this guy is doing something. Probably wondering who I am. Bye-bye.